Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Chapter 3 of The Long Rest. Although we've only taken a short rest since our last session, which happened to be... when? Was it last night? 2 nights ago? Can't remember.
Yeah, something like
But yeah, we have a 2-person session tonight, a short and sweet one. And I think that the ulterior motive is that they only have to split the XP 2 ways. So, tonight with us is Aki and Matt. So, we'll take it away. All right. You guys should be able to see this okay. All right. Small little map.
Mm-hmm.
Having made the ultimate sacrifice to save her father, Heidi and Ezra has been reborn. Now, getting acquainted to a new body, she does her best to return to business as usual. Whether her father remained in Southlandia near the Bay of Horses or has made his home here in the hamlet, it's likely that Heidi and he have, or had, much to discuss. Meanwhile, the forests and groves surrounding Paquins Run, the river that flows through the hamlet, have been healed. Gwydian and other druids that have flocked to the region in this time of peace likely have much creative work to do. And I'm just going to change the scenery a little bit. I'll let you guys take it away, give me a little bit summary of what's happened so far and what the hamlet's looking like these days, and then as evening approaches, we'll move on into the tavern.
Sure. So Heidi and Ezra, before being changed, of course, into or brought back as a tiefling, in her human form, getting quite a bit of stuff done around the hamlet itself. They had expanded the tavern to be more accommodating to the baths below, and that had created a large boom in business, especially after the taking of Snarky's Fork. The tavern had become a hub of the hamlet, and most likely of this part of the continent, as there were many travelers who passed in and out of the hamlet on their own ventures, going between towns. Heidi had always introduced herself to many of them. Lots of them had gotten to know her face, because the songs that she sung, they had spread far and wide on the continent and off the continent, spreading hopefully around the world at this point. Heidi took great pleasure in knowing that her songs and her stories were able to continue, remain in the minds of those who didn't even know her or her compatriots' deeds. But she knew that songs had a staying power, that tales had a way of transitioning from one mouth to the next. And with this, it brought her great comfort and joy that these would always be around, hopefully for time in memoriam. Being back now, as she had been reincarnated into this new body, Heidi had still been attempting to get used to it. Different skin color, now having horns, had slightly different proportions, being taller even. They were all something new to get used to. When Gwydian had flown with Heidi back to the hamlet after visiting the Wilderwood to get her reincarnated, she'd been quite emotional, scared that her love, Balabaros, would find it hard to accept her. But time and time again, he always proves her wrong in the way that he supports her and cares for her. And the two are still happy and still very much in love. Heidi's just been relaxing in the tavern, getting back to the swing of things. She still almost runs into a lot of doors, not making enough headway or sideway for her own expansion of her head. But She was operating as normal, even more so, more merriment now in the tavern, just more upbeat in general since her encounter with death.
For Gwydian's part, he spends much of his time relaxing and enjoying the nature around the hamlet. He has made sure that even within the hamlet itself, the place remains verdant, plants tidily off the road, trees growing tall, sprawling over the roads below and the buildings. All of it, of course, careful to not overstep the bounds that the villagers quite prefer to keep in place. His own home now is, as before he was staying in the tavern, has been actually connected up to the baths he enjoys so much that he helped to build. It's a near 20-foot tall mound covered in grass and plants, topped by a massive sprawling oak tree that had been magically transplanted and grown to fit the area. Within, numerous glass cylinders through the earthen roof cast light at various angles and shades throughout the room, where workshops and further plants fill it. And in the floor below, it connects up with the baths to the tavern. There where lies a rather sprawling bed and fireplace. He spends again much of his time in the nature around town, making sure that it stays thriving. The rest of it spent flirting about town and just enjoying himself, really.
And much as things have in ages past before the long curse, things in the hamlet return to normal. Trade is established along the old trade route. New goods flow from the east, from Castro Consto, and all the way from the sea, from Snarky's Fork. From time to time, you see caravans even passing through. The grumpy dwarves that made a pact with Hamlet before the Battle of Snarky's Fork. They come and hawk their wares in the streets, smoke their tobacco. It smells like places deep in the earth, and then they pass away, often heading to the south and sometimes even to the north. When they come from the north, they bring tales of things that aren't quite back to normal. The remnants of the old empire, of the Imperium, still seem to be in shambles, and as you know, there are roving bands of warlords and city-states up there that, well, let's just say that Hamlet has things figured out, or they do not. And so for now, the population of the hamlet continues to grow. The establishment, Paquins Rest, is perhaps, I don't know, you can tell me, Heidi, is it expanded? What does it look like?
Well, it's expanded probably in height as well as slightly in width, accommodating more rooms, more space for entertainment, now having a separate area for the bar and the entertainment side, another area for specifically dining. Heidi has had to hire on more staff. The kitchen's expanded. There's more men and women who are tending to the people who come into the tavern. And also the people who come into the baths. There is now a separate entrance at the back for the baths instead of moving through the tavern itself, so that wet footprints don't get all over the floor and make Heidi stoop down and use prestidigitation to clean it all up. It got a bit irritating after the first few 50 times, so they had constructed a back entrance for it. But overall, the decor has changed from kind of the rough, shabby wooden etchings that it was. Everything is a lot more... It's very homey feeling, very welcoming. Heidi took a lot of inspiration from her mother's tavern in Southlandia and incorporated it into her own. So it just feels homey wherever you go.
And Gwydian, do you have any special area there in the tavern in Paquins Rest? I know
Within the
dining.
tavern itself, of course, he has a portion of the bath that is pretty much one separated one, kind of near the little tunnel that leads to his own home, which is only just probably a good 40 feet away from the tavern itself. Um, but up within the tavern proper, he pretty much just hangs around as he pleases, enjoying himself, talking amongst the various travelers, seeing the news of the land. Of course, he has been in slightly dour spirits once finding out about what happened to the land north of the wall, the land they were intent to save, in a sense, that is now plagued by rot.
Yeah, and that's part of the discussion and the rumors flying as night falls. Um, night falls in the hamlet, and let's see if that works. Yep. As night falls in the hamlet, and we're going to find ourselves in said tavern. Here we go. Tavern music. A little more lively. So as the night falls in the hamlet, everybody kind of filters in from the fields. The fishermen from the river make their way up the road into the bar to have a frothy mug of ale at the end of a hard day's work. Those hard at work repairing the walls of the hamlet come in as well, their boots heavy with dust and their thick hands calloused and thirsty and ready for a drink, and perhaps a game of cards or even dragon chess. You see all the many familiar faces of the hamlet. They're kind of exchanging stories of the Battle of Snarky's Fork, as what happens every night, you know. Whoever killed the most orcs seems to win bragging rights for that evening until they wake up in the morning hungover and don't forget what they bragged about. Bozerg the Scout is there playing a game of chess with Cooper. Cooper is a scout as well, but he has the reputation of being a little more smarmy. There are some other adventurers that maybe do not live in the hamlet but pass through from time to time. One such adventurer is very brash, goes by the name of Titus Dragonslayer. He's bringing news from the north and the warring city-states up there. There's also others. Heidi and Ezra and Gwydian, what are you up to?
Heidi's sitting at the edge of the bar. She kind of leans over, or she has one of the spouts underneath the bar, so she kind of leans back and pours a drink. One of the women that work at the tavern, I think Umbra is one of them who we have. I think she's still working with us, I'm pretty sure. But she hands Umbra a couple pints as she leans over and she says, "Go take those over to Bozerg and Cooper there, eh? I'm sure they'll enjoy it."
Hey, I'll bring this right over to them. They've been here all day, drinking and playing chess.
Well, they finally have a day off. They might as well enjoy themselves, no?
Cooper seems to have every day off. He comes in here from noon, doesn't leave until he's blackout drunk.
Oh, why don't you ask him then? See what he's up to. Maybe you can suss him out.
Umbra kind of rolls her eyes at you. I don't think I have a token for her.
I thought we gave. This was your NPC, Aki. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, I don't know if she ever had an actual token, though.
Was she the mage?
Yeah, she was like another warlock or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look in the records. There's so
She
many
was originally
records.
working for Jax's, but then she basically just worked for the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to figure her out.
No problem.
I'm sure if I did a search in the Discord, I could figure it out. She goes over and starts talking to Cooper, and they go off into the corner. And he just laughs, and they fall into a pleasant conversation. You get the feeling he's just enjoying himself. Having some months off since the war has done him well, but he's picked up an unfortunate drinking habit.
What people call unfortunate, Heidi calls opportunity. So she's definitely always encouraging drinking habits when they come in.
Of course. Yeah. Gwydian drinks a fair bit himself, particularly of the wine, of which there is now quite a heavy stockpile thanks to the alchemy jug.
As Heidi walks past Cooper, he kind of yells out to her. "Hey there, Heidi, my love. I dare say, your new look. I find it rather fetching."
Oh, and Heidi turns to look at Cooper, puts her hands on her hips, a false pout springs on her face. Is it like my other body?
Oh, a little bit more. Little hornier, that's it.
You're right, I'm quite a horny bird now.
Well, this new brew you have here, it's tasty. I'm sure you sent Unbrother give me another?
Aye, I did. And she looks to the cask. Do you mean the one from Marv, or do you mean the wine that Gwydian has? Or do you mean just the homebrew that we have here?
Oh, yes. Elderman's brew there, the double stout. That's the ticket. Stuff will put air on your chest.
I'm pretty sure you have enough hair, Cooper. Enough to fill a sheep.
do. Cooper of the Wilderwood has hair everywhere.
I think you've got a
Even
wild
hair in
one
my
in your
ears.
chest.
Dare say I can't hear a thing. More ale! He kind of raises his cup up.
Aye.
Bozerg,
Oh, go ahead.
Bozerg and Titus are now falling into a game of chess, and Titus kind of says to Bozerg, "Does your friend always blather so much? No wonder you take all of his gold coin if he plays you inebriated in chess. You won't be taking any money from me, though, Bozerg." "I dare say that won't be the case. Line up your pieces, Titus. At least if that's what they call you. I don't believe that Dragon Slayer's a real name, by the way." "Oh, no, it's not. It's just what they call me up north." And they start to move pieces on the board. Gwydian, what are you doing?
Yeah, Gwydian is curious about this stuff going on up north, so he kind of sits and watches the game. "So what is this I hear about the north? Is there something interesting going on from the sound of it?"
Let's see. Investigation, insight, deception. I think it goes down and you compare 2 out of 3. See who wins. Titus wins.
Ooh.
Titus puts Bozerg in checkmate, and you see him knock down his piece, and then Titus kind of turns to you. "When's the last time you were up there? Past the mountains?"
"Oh, I don't know. Probably many years ago."
"Well, I've only recently just came. In fact, it sounds like I barely missed the battle here. What do you call it? Snarky's Fork?"
Ah, yes. It was quite something.
"It's a small name. A pithy name for something so legendary. To hear Bozerg and Cooper tell the tale, they killed 1,000 giants and I'm sure this business about a giant gold dragon is made up.
Am I? Of all of it, that's probably the one thing that isn't.
And this knight that rode the dragon, Tarek is his name?
Yes.
Fictional,
I don't
correct?
know where he's gone, sadly.
So he's not a figment of imagination either. Not a figment of drink or made up out of a story.
No, perhaps a figment of legend, though. Now,
Well,
at least.
I dare say. Titus Dragonslayer then has stumbled into the right tavern. Perhaps it is here that I will make my fame. I come from north near Bogton, and I tell you what, small coins up there, and he kind of collects the money from Bozerg. I've had enough for one day. I want to go drink with Cooper at the bar. Bozerg stands up. Gwydian, well met.
Closer.
So what was it you were asking about the north?
Yes. I was curious. Is there any news from up north? Things sound fairly dire in the south, so I was hoping perhaps in other places at least it was better. It didn't sound like it.
Oh, like I said, there are rumors of warring city-states. One man thinks he's better than the next. One man steals another man's food, and before you know it, there's full-scale war. Of course, warfare isn't what it once was in the Empire. You should know this, no?
From what I've heard, yes. Quite a mess.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Thousands of soldiers have been replaced with roving bands of idiots. Although there are rumblings of something very, very far up near the glaciers.
Truly.
Lights. Lights in the evening, lights at night. Green, hideous blue. Even rumors of airships flying through the sky. I would have thought they were myths and legends too. Stories told to scare little girls and boys, but, well, if giant golden dragons are about and valiant knights that ride them, and if those stories are true, then maybe there are bits of truth to these rumors as well.
It's always possible, yes. Where exactly was this? You said near the glaciers.
Yes. The glaciers. I don't know how well you know your history or geography. There's obviously a bit of a haughty tone in his voice. He probably, before the long curse, was a imperial soldier or something like that.
Makes sense. Well, and remind me, the gate we use to travel, the key thing for that is, like, essentially legendary artifacts and places, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of anything particular, aside from the lights? It sounds most interesting, to be honest. Might be worth a trip, even.
Nothing in particular. I may be heading back there before too long. That is, unless adventure comes my way.
I wouldn't be surprised in these parts. There's always something to be doing.
As you guys talk, what's Heidi doing?
So Heidi, of course, is still serving the occasional drink. Though the one thing that she is curious of, has she, since she was brought back, has she been able to see her father?
Where is the dad? That's what I wanted to figure out because I haven't read their RP channel.
So the dad was brought back here by Carrion. Though I think Heidi would be wondering, well, probably to make sure that she was okay before maybe heading back to Southlandia, because her mom's still there.
Yes, you would have definitely had a chance. This would be probably, several days after
Mm-hmm.
you got back.
Yeah, so right now she's just high spirits. She comes over to Titus's table and places some ale down and leans over, not really hearing the prior conversation between Gwydian and Titus Dragonslayer. So, and she roughly puts down the mug of ale. I hear they call you Dragonslayer. Why's that?
Well, it's just a moniker, really. There was an incident up in a cave near Bogton, but
Oh?
I'd like a bit of that wine, and I would make room for you here and tell the tale.
Oh, and she slides over
It's
the
over.
mug. Yeah, she'll sit. She looks to him with a smile on her face. Oh, and pushing the drink over. What exactly was it?
And he kind of looks around, and a lot of the eyes are on him. And outside, you hear it start to rain, and every once in a while, starts to thunder.
Heidi's looking a bit nervous whenever it thunders. A bit of PTSD from last time. There was a giant storm a little over a year ago.
And it was 2 years ago, he begins. It's myself and a compatriot of mine. He was a dwarf by the name of Stonebrow. Both of us had been taken captive by goblins. Don't get me started on how that happened, but we woke up smelling filth, used food, goblin cave for sure. Then we heard squealing, snarling, and felt the flame at our back. Turning, we both stood up. It seemed these goblins had snagged a young green dragon's lair for their own. Stonebrow was a stout dwarf, but he's not one to take on a green dragon on his own. Unfortunately, he was slain. Fell in a pile of goo, secondary to the venom blast of that beast. The Titus Dragonslayer, and he kind of stands up and unsleeves his sword. That's where I earned my name, Heidi and Ezra. With a flash and a glimmer, my blade was out of its sheath. I opened the beast's belly. I opened its neck. Dashing to and fro, we fought for nigh 5 minutes until the beast was slain. I took the beast's tongue to Bogton, and thus I was deemed Dragonslayer.
And Heidi, of course, starts to clap as soon as the tale is finished. And she stands up, encouraging other people to stand up. Probably not a lot of them wanting to, but she does. She makes them. She says, "Bravo! That's fantastic!"
Yes. Yes, it is. And it was. It was fantastic.
You're quite the lad, aren't you? Hey, how about this? This drink's on the house, eh?
Suddenly, another flash of light happens, and the door of the tavern is just thrown open, and you see a tall, dark form outlined in black against the flashing lightning in the doorway. That was a cute story, Dragon Slayer. But everyone here knows it's not true. Can you guys either make either Arcana or History or is there lore?
Is it for like what he is, or
Yeah,
probably nature then? I suppose.
or nature. Either of those three.
22.
Yeah, Heidi. Just like Titus was talking about creatures from tales that were told to children to scare them. The creature before you is a dark elf, a drow, rumored to live in caverns far, far below the Earth's surface, beneath mountains and places that are deep and unfathomable and dark. They have a bad reputation.
Heidi, she's already stood. She kind of points over to the new member of the tower that has just come in. And she says, Aye, it's the place of peace. If there's going to be any fighting in here, we have a fight pit. But if you start getting physical in this area, I will polymorph you into a toad. Be warned.
My name is Jalen Tem, and I did not come here to bring violence. No, we care not for your pitiful settlements, but if you do have refreshment, I would be grateful. As he steps inwards a little bit, you can tell that he does look worse for wear. He has long white hair tied behind his back with a leather tong, and it's kind of matted down, and there might even be a bit of dark blood in it. His armor has a few tears in it. Titus kind of adds, as offhand, well, he was kind of right. It was myself and 4 dwarves, but we did kill the dragon, and we all survived.
Heidi says, it's better if you just say one. Don't go telling the story any different. You, what's your name? She gestures to the individual who just came in.
My name is Jalen Tem.
Why don't you step inside and sit down? Get the door closed, you're letting the cold in.
Can you both give me another history or arcana?
Sure.
Jeez. Let's let Heidi take that.
Okay.
So Heidi, you know, like of the bedtime stories, you do remember these things. They live below the mountains, and in particular, the stories kind of regard the northern reaches of the Altum Orientum. That's the big mountain range that's north of the Whisperwood, and it kind of stretches all the way to the north to the Red Marches. And then there's rumors of this like giant kingdom that is underneath the great steps of Ashcroft and the Slag. And I'll move your tokens down just briefly so you can take a look at that if you don't remember.
A slag here.
So yeah. So there's rumors of bedtime, like this is before even the Long Curse. Nobody believes this stuff, but they live like below the mountains up here, and then have a giant kingdom underneath these great steps. Is what the rumors are. But the drow kind of comes forward, and he does kind of plop himself down at the table here. As he steps inside, his stature seems to diminish without that kind of flare with lightning behind him in the dark. And as he sits down, you can see he's sopping wet. And if there's a crust of bread there, he takes it. And if there's a mug of ale, he gulps it down.
She'll sit nearby him, and she'll kind of look over him a bit and use prestidigitation to quickly dry him off so he's not dripping wet all over her floors. And she gives him a look once over and says, "You look like you've come a long, long way. I've only really heard of, well, people like you in stories."
Well, that is by design. We keep to ourselves these past 1,000 years. Our kingdom is in the shadows. My sister, Hellrain Faye, a priestess, we...
And you can tell that he doesn't even want to say this.
I have been sent here to seek aid. Urgent aid.
And looking outside, you can see glimmering of this blue, electric, shimmering, not of the lightning, but something similar to the portal that you know of.
And Hardy looks to Gwydian. "Do you think you can help him? I think he's wounded."
Oh, yes, I suppose I should. Sorry, I was quite taken in by the situation.
Hey,
All very interesting, isn't it?
thought it'd be. Did you?
He'll-
No, so go ahead.
Oh yeah, he kind of leans over, and casts healing word on Jalen.
Unexpected help.
So 7, yeah.
Thank you
Something.
for that.
It has been many days since I felt rested or had any measure of comfort. It was those several days ago that the last bastion of my people were attacked.
By who?
Right.
I know them not. Creatures that seem to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. They command others to do their bidding, ride across the sky in a great airship. They infiltrated our kingdom and chased us down to the very depths.
An airship, you say? That does sound quite interesting, doesn't it?
Hey.
He finishes the crust of bread, but time is wasting. I do tell you, if you help myself and my sister now, you will have, if not friends, at least an ally of my people. I fear there are dark days to come. For if this new enemy from the north can attack the mighty kingdom of the Drow beneath the steppes, then your frail people up here on the surface will be no match for them.
You would
Now.
be surprised.
You gather what help you may. Time is short.
You should rest a bit though, but sounds like we don't have time. She stands up. She looks to Cooper and goes, and looks to Bozerg and goes, and looks to Titus and goes, alright, Titus, you want to come with to help?
Oh, what is this now? Ah, a drow. I've never seen one of those. Only read them in manuscripts. Tim looks at Dragon Slayer with disdain.
He'll do. Come now.
Alright.
Time is wasting.
One moment. Bozerg, are you fit or are you drunk?
Fit enough.
If you want to fit in
enough to
this,
shoot an arrow.
alright, if you want to fit in this, come on. The battle, not me.
Bozard comes along as well.
She just pats Cooper on the shoulder and looks to Umbra. Make sure he gets home, okay? Thanks, doll. And she'll turn around and head out.
As you leave, Cooper says,
Bloody seeing things. A dark elf? Must be having hallucinations in my childhood.
and as you go outside, there's one of these portals, and Jalen says, "We may not need strength of arms to be able to escape to an old ruins. I believe your people may know it as the Fiora Diabola. There you can meet with my sister. She is wise beyond her years, though they are many, and she can tell you more about what's going on."
Alright. I don't think that we'll be able to take on a whole army right now, but getting some intelligence will be good. Lead the way. I'm Heidi, by the way. Didn't really introduce ourselves. This is Gwydian.
Oh, yes, Gwydian. A pleasure to meet you.
Then the rumors in the north are right. There is some strength in the south. I came here because this was the only place that is rumored to be having any sort of civilization these days. It was either here or those unsightly elves of Southlandia.
I wouldn't say unsightly.
Sounds as though you don't get along with many folk.
Alright, let me get you guys placed to the next one.
Before they travel, as they're kind of walking out, Heidi comes up to Gwydian, like puts her arm out next to his, and says, "Yeah, I just noticed we match now."
I suppose we do. Though you're a bit paler.
True, true.
Well, then, what do you make of all this? He kind of speaks a bit under breath.
To be honest, I'm not quite sure. I mean, again, like I said before, it's really only legends and stories that I've even heard of dark elves. It's not like I've ever seen one before. I didn't really even think they are real. It's supposed to be
It's
from the
quite
slag.
interesting.
It's quite
Well, I
strange.
suppose we'll see, won't we?
Well, if we
I'm
can
quite
make...
curious.
As am I. If we can make more allies, then... well, the more, the merrier.
Indeed. Although he said something, did you notice? The
What?
last bastion. It sounds as they are in dire straits indeed.
Fuck. That's not good. Bloody wars. So many.
Never ending.
Aye. I swear, if I promise I'm not gonna fucking die this time.
I hope not.
Me too.
Well, give me time.
Okay. Okay, you can die because I can get to you fast. It's not a problem.
Well, I certainly would rather not.
Me too.
Just caution, of course.
Alright, I'll do caution this time. I promise.
So, you exit this portal and suddenly you are not in the neck anymore. You are far to the north, and it's unseasonably cold. As Jalen Tem comes out of the portal, he says they bring cold with them wherever they go. Even if they went to the islands of Southlandia, I'm sure they would soon turn the Sea of Stars to ice. These creatures, they are beyond me. And as you exit, you're like in a little tiny ruined building. And Jalen Tam just kind of looks at you and just... If you're having any ideas of glory, Titus Dragonslayer, put them away now. It seems my sister has been taken captive. And he kind of moves up to... I'm going to make this a tad bit bigger. Moves up to an area to peek around the corner. And he points to this blue glowing beam that looks to be going like from way high in the sky, beaming down to what looks to be some sort of ruined temple. The gnolls, they make them their thralls, savage beasts that follow orders of these beings as if through a link of the mind or soul. We must show caution. Perhaps we can take some of them unawares.
Alright. I'll be
That
sneaky
would
this
be
time.
for the best.
They.
And, yeah, Gwydian will cast Pass Without Trace on them all.
Sweet. That gives them all plus 10 stealth, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bozerg has heard tales about Heidi's brashness in UNT territory, and he looks at you and gives you the nod for not acting rashly.
She just holds up her hands like, what? I'm sorry. My father's not in this. It's fine.
Very good. We will move silently and swiftly.
Okay.
Gwydian, lead the way.
Alright then. And let me see, I just need to check whether I have to concentrate for that one or not. I don't think so. It is, sadly. So yeah, Gwydian will kind of move past him up this way to get a good view of the area.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of motions for them to use the sort of natural cover to their advantage. Kind of peek around here. Just enough to see the one there.
Jalen Tem kind of goes right behind you, kind of moving through the snow quickly. He has his sword kind of out, holding it behind him as he moves quickly through the snow, and Titus does as well.
And Gwydian kind of leans close in and whispers to Heidi, I don't suppose you have an illusion at the ready.
What kind of illusion are you looking for?
Anything, just perhaps distract them off towards the pool, off that way. He kind of points past the other gnoll hunter. You see the one up ahead here? You just need to get it away.
She thinks through a number of her spells, and she kind of shakes her head. I'm not really illusions. I can cast invisibility. I can shed. I have an idea. A great idea. She's gonna look up, maybe to the ceiling over by, I think, the water. Wait. She says, wait, where do you want me to put him? By the other?
Off that way, yes. Perhaps near the gnoll hunt?
That's right, okay.
The gnoll there.
If there's like a, what is it, stalactite, whatever one's hanged out, stalagmite that hangs from the ceiling. If there's one
Tight
of those,
fall down.
Tight. Okay, so she's gonna look at a stalactite and up on the ceiling, and
You guys are outside.
Pardon?
You're outside.
We're outside. Ah, fuck. Is
There
there
might be like
a
a big tree or
stalagmite?
something.
Yeah. So she wants to cast Shatter on it.
You can make one of these bones shatter.
Yeah, just to try and you
I
know,
think something's
make it
around
erupt.
there, yeah.
Yeah. So she'll pick one that's kind of in the it'll have to be around him. She'll make something explode. It's gonna hurt him. So she casts Shatter on let's say like a tree branch or something, or crystal. And let's see, non-magical
Just something
item.
like maybe hanging above the pool there.
Yeah. Oh, we're outside, so
Or
there's
even
nothing
one of
above.
the ones down in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
That
inside
probably
of it.
send them off, like, send them off looking for it.
Yeah, so she'll cast it, and it is a sudden loud ringing noise erupts from in that area. So, which would be 3d8 thunder damage, but I'm sure that it'll destroy
Yeah.
anything there. So yeah, she casts it, and there's just this loud thunderclap that echoes out in this area.
I'm gonna see actually if this guy hears it too. Nah. It's one of these ones where you kind of want them to make their perception.
Yeah, exactly.
His is 10 too. Yeah.
Does that one list the radius that creatures hear it from, or?
Let
I know
me-
some of the ones that do sound, like thunder damage, do.
Yeah, but this one you have another slot for that, because you could go out in the ice and you could crack the ice and make them.
I could cast it more than once.
Yeah, you see him, and I don't know if you want to use more slots, but
I don't mind.
you hear that, hear this thing. You see him trot off this way around the edge of this frozen lake, or frozen river. And he kind of stops here. He's going to make a whiz save. So he's busy. He's busy in this area. Just.
You smell something here. Maybe a rabbit? A person?
Okay.
Gwydian
was-
kind of
That was
Looks
very crafty, says the drow.
That will do. He kind of moves over past the others, up so he can kind of see this one here. Is it looking kind of directly out here? Is this kind of bank here lower enough that you could like potentially slip along it?
No, it's like it's a riverbank.
Pretty just
It's
open.
even.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys, you can still use the train. It'll still be a stealth check.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys have.
Yeah, Gwydian will be
That's
watching for the moment these guys are potentially talking or looking off a different direction and such. All right, across the bank. Make sure to wait and be careful. And stick close. And yeah, he'll try and move quick and quiet along the bank. I'll do a stealth check for you real quick.
So everybody make a stealth check.
This is with
So that'll be
plus 10, of
22.
course.
Yeah.
16.
Oof.
Yeah, not great.
13. He's just gonna roll for everybody. You guys have to beat 13.
Sweet.
It's not
So-
hard. Well, someone rolls a 3 or
So
below.
Gwydian's good, yeah.
Yeah, society.
It's just the other three, which hopefully Bozer won't fuck it. Titus, though, I'm a bit concerned. Anyone in heavy armor?
I'm not gonna make. Let's see. Good. Ooh,
Alright.
it's a bad roll for him.
Yeah, the plus 10. That's what it's for.
Titus. Pretty low level.
Ooh,
But he makes it.
Thank goodness for
Barely.
pass without trace. Oh my. So Gwydian kind of keeps moving, motions for them to kind of use the bones and such as cover. As he kind of moves forward and along up this way.
I'll let
Towards...
you guys make two moves. That's fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
So everybody
And then
gets to
another
move
check?
60. Yeah, we'll move 60.
Sweet. Perfect. And then here we go. We got pretty good position though. Decent cover from the mind flayers. At least.
I wonder if it's the same one as before.
Oh, Titus, there you go.
There we are.
Like, where is my stealth? There is my stealth.
That's a bit better.
Holy 36.
Shit, yeah.
All right,
everybody's
Good. Everybody's good so far.
Damn.
Just wait till we have greater invisibility, and then we'll.
I
really
have
see.
greater invisibility.
Isn't that the one that does groups?
No, that's only does individuals, but you can attack and you don't get out of
That's 1, 2,
invisibility.
3 moves. You get it for 6 moves. You get that. So
That's nice.
for 10 moves actually. So it's going. Yeah, it'll be all.
Alrighty.
What are you gonna do now?
Yeah, Gwydian is gonna very carefully move up. And if it's another 2, then I want to try and get up here. Past that walled off section.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be a little different against a little different perception now, though.
Yeah, really.
Slightly different perception.
And the dark elf is. I don't like to say this, but I'm quite impressed with even the stealth of a druid and
Well,
barkeep.
It's not
Yes,
just
sir.
a barkeep.
try and be quiet now. Besides, it would be much easier if I were in another form, but I must concentrate to help all of you.
Fine.
Should
we make another check? Or...
Yeah, be 21.
Alrighty.
21, we have plus 10. No!
Oh.
Gwydian gets found.
Only 18. It's because he's trying to keep everyone else quiet.
Let's see. I am stealthy as fuck. I don't know what you mean. I got 30.
Although I don't suppose we'd have Bardic Inspiration from earlier with all the tales and such, would we?
No.
Because that would make the difference.
I don't know.
You see, it's passive. Let's just do 16.
I wouldn't
Perception
give
16.
you all Bardic Inspiration. That's
He's
expensive.
he's not actively searching for you
Yeah.
guys. His passive perception is 16, which is still pretty good.
That's fair.
So you'd make it. You would have made it.
Yeah, in that case, I'd make it. Yeah.
All right. Let's see, Bozerg. Yes.
Yes, Bozerg, our scout. He better have a good goddamn check. 17. Oh, it still makes it. Ooh, it
Barely.
still makes it 10. Good job, 10. I swear to. Yes, Titus.
What?
What the
He
fuck?
rolled a 17.
Holy shit, this man.
Okay, so the wind howling. You can see this dark elf in the middle of this, what more or less tractor beam. Now that you're closer, if you look up towards the sky, blotting out the stars is this giant thing. It's kind of gloomy at night, but you see this wavering tentacles, right? And in front of it is another portal, like it's blotting out the stars, and it's trying to suck up like these two beings and this priestess, this dark elf priestess, and she's kind of holding them both at bay with some sort of spell. You'll not defeat the underdog, mind flayers. It is you who will lose your brain to me, and I will feed it to my spiders. And they're three of them are just locked in some sort of magical battle. This, my sister, Halrain Faye, she keeps two of these beings at bay with her magic. She is powerful beyond reckoning. All we need to do is distract one of them
If she can escape their spell, she would be a powerful ally.
Does this seem like something I could dispel magic on? Or is it coming from the ship and thus out of range?
I think dispel magic would provide the necessarily break, enough to break
Yeah,
it.
that's what I was hoping.
Cause an initiative roll.
True.
Question
yeah.
is, you don't know which. Okay, I'm not. I don't want to say what's going to happen, but
Heidi
depends what happens with the gnolls.
Yeah, Heidi
The
looks.
gnolls are being controlled by one of them.
Heidi looks to Gwydian and says, "All right, I don't know how well this is going to work. So, you want to dispel it? I can try and, I don't know, maybe polymorph the other one, or hold it.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. What do you?
Or,
Should I hold it or should I polymorph it? I don't know.
Perhaps hold.
Hold? Okay.
Wouldn't exactly be able to do much of anything.
True.
Not be able to concentrate while it's busy trying to loose itself.
Well, got me last time, so hopefully it'll work on it.
So I'll take the far one.
I'll take the close.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
She'll cast as well.
Spell magic, spell save DC.
My DC is 16.
They need to make a.
Oh wait, the DC for that is 10. Oh yeah, 10 plus. Okay.
Let's see, is that a will?
For spell magic. Successful check.
Whiz.
Is it Wiz? What does it say? I would assume it would be Wiz. Same thing for concentration, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, is it I roll it? Yeah. Okay, cool. I see. Yep. So a whiz roll. Boop. So
Spell
that's
magic.
10 plus. Is that what it is?
Are you roll? Do you need to roll? So 10?
I guess I roll.
No,
It looks like I roll.
He needs to make a spell. If his whiz save is better than 16, then it doesn't go off. Spell save DC. Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, that's whole person. Same thing for you. For yours. So which one are you trying to hold?
So I believe she's trying to hold the close one, and I'm dispelling the far one.
You're dispelling the magic in the area.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, here's his whiz.
He fails. No, 20. Oh shit.
No.
Ah, he did not.
You were looking
fail.
at mine. I got confused.
No.
I thought I had...
This is for the hold.
Oh, this is. Oh, what? What the fuck? Twice?
17 and 7 on both of them. Yeah, rolled the exact same.
The fuck? That's bullshit.
Oh my.
And initiative.
Damn it. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, it's only one
Oh
cast. I can
wow.
always just cast
Actually,
it.
oh yeah. I have. Oh yeah, I have alert, so I can't be surprised, and I also have a +5 to my initiative. I'm so fast.
Nice.
All right, Heidi, you get to go first.
Well, hold person didn't work. That sucks.
They kind of turn toward you. Their magic is still up at this point.
Yeah.
I can't believe they both rolled the same fucking rolls. That's amazing.
She's nervous. She doesn't really want to dive in there. She would have, but she's not going to. Instead, who looks like they're gonna charge up and try to attack?
Neither of them, because they're in a
No.
quandary, because they still have to hold their magic and stuff.
Not these guys. These are boys.
Oh, Dragon Slayer will do it.
Dragons.
Those are just gonna shoot, obviously.
Well, I mean, she could cast haste on Bozerg. Ooh, actually, instead, how big is this? 30-foot cone. Are they within 30 feet?
You'd hit her too, is the only trick.
Yes, but if I succeed, it will dispel the magic.
True. Although I don't think technically that stops concentration.
I feel like it would. Fear?
It just makes it so they can't come towards you, I think.
Ah, stupid.
Although they have to.
They have to run
Does it do
away.
damage?
It doesn't do any damage.
No, it just makes them run away.
Yeah. They're frightened, though. Frightened in 5e. It's a condition. So... What the heck is it? Frightened. Creature can't willingly move near its source. Okay, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when the source of fear was in its line of sight, but doesn't say anything about concentration. But, I think casting... Ooh. Oh no, I'm so indecisive. Constitution saving throw. We're gonna do blindness, deafness. We're gonna attack the one closest to me. Let's do it. They have to make
Blindness,
a
deafness.
Constitution. I'm gonna say blindness because I feel like that's gonna hamper.
Yep.
All right. No, didn't work.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Okay.
Your magic seems to just bounce off these things as they charge you, their tentacles outstretched and waving undulantly in the air.
Bloody hell! And she is going to use a bardic inspiration and give that to Gwydian.
Hey. Nice.
Is it? That's me.
Titus rushes forward. The Dragon Slayer! And a little swing. Two-handed at the flare. Way!
There you go.
12 damage. It's not bad for a low-level character. He needs to make
Yeah.
concentration now.
Yeah, he does.
That's the big thing, yeah. Wiccan's gonna have to worry about keeping all these gnolls at bay.
Got it.
I've got a quick and easy way to do that.
Alright, Knoll rest for the wicked.
Hell. This Mind Flayer here, he directs what he does is he directs one of the flesh gnawers.
Go. Destroy them.
This one moves towards. Yeah. Heidi.
Ah!
She rolls in. And he gets. Does he get 3 attacks?
Oh my god, not again.
One with right.
Oh god.
Nope.
Yes. 2 with
There
a
you
short sword.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
That's
6.
6.
It's just
12.
6, yeah.
Just 6? Oh yeah, it's just 6.
Yeah, because it's not there.
And yeah.
This one's 4, so 10 total.
So minus 10. Yeah, she just gets cut twice by these short swords. Stumbles back a bit, bleeding. Not again.
Let's see. The other ones. Oh, yeah, they all just start closing in on you.
Ooh, they're fast.
If they do full out move,
Yeah.
they can run in a line. Bozorg will use Hunter's Mark on this Mindful Lair. Can he see him? Yes, he can. And he will fire twice. If I can find his. Longbow. Boom. Boom. 2 hits. 5. So that's 13 damage he's going to take. All right. You guys are whittling him down. He's got to make another save, too, right?
I think it's damaged.
Two saves.
2 saves.
Yeah, each instance of damage requires a save.
I think it's 10, right?
And yeah.
Eee!
Nice.
Magic goes away. Hellrain Faye just kind of looks not stunned anymore. Now you will pay. And she's going to enter the initiative, which means she goes next.
Nice.
Amazing.
Ooh, she's just going to murder. Yeah, she's going to murder some folks. It's magic. These magic folks are harder to play.
So many options.
I know. There's so many options. She's just going to attack him, I think. Twice.
Nice.
Both times.
Ooh, that's a lot of poison.
We never figure how the poison works. I think they have to make a con save.
I believe so.
Let's see.
The poison doesn't.
Poisoned.
It's not automatic.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
That's for the condition.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you don't automatically take the poison damage.
Yeah, I think you do a con save for it.
That makes sense.
Let's make a DC 10. Yeah, poison weapon or ammunition. It's always a DC 10. Kind of like the Constitution save. So here we go, man. So two of those con saves. Made that one. Yeah, made them both. So overall, he would take 4,
11
11 total. That's not
damage.
bad, is it? And if she moves, she'd take a attack of opportunity. So she does not move just yet. Jalen Tim's turn. I think he's going to.
Slap that knoll.
Yeah, he's going to kill it.
Please slap that knoll.
Slap it and knoll.
Slap it a knoll.
Ah, well, the first one.
Says
Second one.
9 slash and 17
I
poison.
love their poison.
They're all poison.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to get us some backup. This isn't good. We can't have a whole fucking crowd of gnolls falling on us.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, more poison.
23, and he's
What's
poisoned.
Well, I'm gonna go with the quickest and easiest to deal with, which should be Satyr.
And Sam, Gwydian, your turn.
Alright, I will cast Woodland Beings. And I will summon some Satyr. They're nice and quick and easy. They just have short swords and bows. So I wanna... there were more coming this way, right?
Yep.
So they're CR half, so I do 2 here. So if you can have them block that off, and then 2 right here between the gnolls and us. And then I can just spam short sword attacks.
To where are the other two?
Just here, and then between the gnolls. If that works.
There.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Defend us! Die for me! No. Gwydian's not evil, sadly. But, yeah. Yep, I assume they don't go on the first turn, do they? I don't think so.
Yeah.
But, and then Gwydian is gonna kind of move up here, so he has a better angle on the mind flayers. But that is Gwydian.
This
Put up
one's
a nice meat wall.
and he will. He's going to do. Oh, 60-foot cone. Mind blast.
Oh my god.
You guys will all take it.
So, DC 15 in check, okay. Okay, we got this. No, I don't got
60-foot
this.
cone, that definitely.
Yeah!
Well, does that hit? Because that would be. It's this one, yeah.
Yeah, it'll hit you.
Yeah, by
Okay,
then.
creature
that
can.
would definitely-
Oh, it's complete save. That's awesome. Looks like
Alright,
it.
take out all your satyrs.
DC 15 int.
Mm-hmm.
Go clickety click.
Ooh,
Shit.
no.
Rolled real trash.
That is trash.
Not great.
48 plus 4.
Yup. Wait, it's not
Indeed.
48.
And then let me do that for the 2 satyr as well, because I know those 2 up front will get hit. I don't know if the gnolls will get hit.
I'm gonna do it for.
You do have that bardic inspiration as a heads up, but
Oh yeah.
it's only a D8.
What's the? Oh, it's DC 15.
Those are.
Yeah, the satyr take it too.
Ooh.
Those 2 up front. Rough. 27. Ouchies. That hurt.
Jalen Fem. I left. No. He only takes 15.
Oh, no, I said 1. Oh, it's going individually. Okay, I thought it was just 27 for everybody. Shit.
No, I'm not gonna make you guys all take that high. It's done too, right?
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, you're stunned for a minute.
Yeah, that'll take away the satyr altogether then.
Probably gonna kill. It's probably gonna kill these gnolls.
Oof, yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, it's gonna kill.
Well, you got 6 rounds until I can heal all of us. Let's see.
And that's it. Dragon Slayer will not get hit because it goes out from the vertex, right?
Mm-hmm.
It goes out like from this little spot along these lines. Heidi's turn.
Okay. This isn't good. I'm not hurt or stunned, but I feel like most other people are. So I feel like I need to try this.
Yeah, if you have lesser restoration, that would be great.
I don't.
Fuck.
I do have polymorph.
Oh my.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Why not? Polymorph. Wisdom.
Whiz on which one?
The
This
one closest to me, please, please.
The one closest to you, this guy.
Don't fucking make it. I swear to God.
Oh,
Here
you
we
know they
go.
will. I mean, they've got like spell resistant shit.
Ah!
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah.
Wisdom saves are like the best thing for a player. Those an int.
And she's
I
gonna
think.
just, I don't know, run up. Hello.
It's always an
Hide
option.
behind this. Like here.
Yeah, you see Gwydian is kind of down to one knee, pretty much, kind of staggered completely. His mind swimming.
Titus, you foul beast. I'm going to send you back to whatever hell you came from.
Hey. Yes. Makes his one attack count. So he got his name. Yeah, the other one. The other one is right next to the priestess. I think he probably has to do something about her. Yep. I'll do tentacles. Tentacles reach out. Oh, I get her. 16 psychic and grappled unless escape 15.
Come on.
She takes 16 damage. You do not want her to be grappled.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
So she
Oh,
gets to
she's
make
totally
a
gonna get
con.
grappled.
It's my tentacles. I mean, no!
Now she has to make it int or she's stunned.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Everyone's stunned. Oh, thank God.
No, she's not. So she's grappled though. And Bozerg's turn, and he's stunned. He can still make the save again. It's int save, I believe, correct?
Yep.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Yay.
Yes!
Nice.
He's no longer stunned. Now, I don't know if it's at the
It's
end
at
of
the
his
the
turn.
Yeah.
So that's it for him, but he's awake.
Mhm.
Halloran Faye. She's just going to see what she can do that's bad. Ray of Sickness. Ah, dodge that. That hits. 4?
Ooh. My.
Oh.
But it would give poison condition at least.
Hmm.
Holy crap. She's supposed to be good.
Why do you suck?
Oof.
Man.
There's got shit con. They're rolling great. These guys are rolling so fucking well.
Weak. If she moves, she takes an attack, doesn't she?
Is she grappled?
Yeah. She's grappled anyway. She'd have to break the grapple. I
Yeah,
think.
she's grappled.
If she wants to actually
That's
move.
it.
This isn't good.
Jalen Tim. Let's
He's
see if
not-
he can
Oh yeah, he's
see if he
stunned.
can make his save.
Shoot.
Save, save, save. Yay!
Yes.
There we go.
He's back.
Hopefully I won't roll utter trash.
Don't roll
Gwydian,
trash,
come on,
baby.
get in.
Come on. Yes.
There we
Yeah.
go. That's more like it. So I'm out of it. That's good, and then I can get
Back
us
to
all
this
back
guy
up to
again.
full next turn.
On a 5 or 6, he recharges his mind blast.
I swear. Ah!
So next turn he can use it again.
Son of a bitch.
This is why you don't stack against mind flayers. I was hoping to
Right.
spread out a bit, but because of the range they have on us, the cone's wide enough to hit everybody.
That's. I'm doing it
Yeah,
from.
the Dragon Slayer nailed him. So he's going to attack.
Let's see.
Detect thoughts. Levitate. Tentacles. Uh-oh, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I
I
can.
hear you. Pretty this whole time.
Roll 20 just locked up.
Good.
Weird.
Connection to server has been interrupted.
Uh-oh.
Let's give it a sec.
Yeah, hopefully it won't take too long.
Yeah. Or refresh.
I mean, I'm
Nope.
fine.
Yeah.
Do I wanna... Yeah, I think it's gonna be Healing Spirit, probably. Oh, I do have... Oh, that's the question, then.
I rolled 20
That's
just now.
probably worth it. How much did they take? Did they take a ton from the blast? Probably. Yeah, they took like 15 and shit.
This makes no sense.
I think I might have to heal us all up, given how fucked I am.
Do you need healing?
This makes 0 sense. Why?
Is
This is
it?
down and I can hear you
Oh
people.
shit. We
That's
can hear you.
weird.
Well, you can hear us. That's good. We can hear you, which is good.
It's just roll 20 or
Yeah.
rough.
No. Yeah. Just.
Oh, it's all
Oh, everything's locked up.
everything.
Oh,
Free 5 minutes.
I have had that happen before. Yeah.
Is it for you?
No, it's fine for us.
Oh,
I'm cool.
yeah.
My
Right now
browser
it's
doesn't work. I don't know why that would be the case, so I can talk to you.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
None of my internet works
Oh.
because I can't reach any IP addresses.
5 minute. 5
Maybe
minute.
the browser.
Just restart the browser.
Weird.
Five minutes, I guess.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably just drop my. It's a shame she's right in the middle of them, or I just blast the shit out of them.
Yeah.
I think I'm just
Sucks.
gonna. I think I'm gonna just drop Healing Spirit and as a 4th level, and get 3d6 to everybody plus
Mhm.
4. So
Sick.
yeah, that's the nice thing because I can bonus action to. Oh, actually, that itself is a bonus action.
Mm.
Oh. So yeah, I can definitely do both. That's no problem. So yeah, I can bonus action create my unicorn spirit, which will then give us bonuses to not notice anything hidden, which I don't think we have to worry about.
No, I think we're fine.
If they try and get away, then that's pretty good. But it would also make it so whenever anything heals, is that per hit die? I need to check if that's per hit die. I think it's just flat when you heal. Yeah, so you and your allies gain advantage on ability checks made to detect creatures in its aura. In addition, if you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of your choice in the aura also regains hit points equal to your druid level. So it's not 4, it's 8 actually. So that's pretty good. 3d6 plus 8, not small heals by any means. Circle of the Shepherd's like the ultimate support healer caster. The only trick is so much of their crap is
All right.
so much druid stuff.
Talk to me again.
Hey.
All right, tentacles. Here we go.
Hey.
13. What's 18? He's got the armor on.
He's got buff boy armor.
He only gets 1 attack as well. He's not going to move. Heidi, your turn. It's looking better for you guys now.
I don't know about that. I'm nervous.
You can use it again next turn, though.
It's what I mean. We gotta take out this boy.
Yeah, I'd go for something that doesn't rely on a save if you can.
A lot of my shit saves.
I know, me too.
Shatter. That's also save, but it also does damage no matter what. I will use Shatter. That guy, but I'll position it up here, so it only hits him. So I used to make a con save as...
Don't anger the Drow Priestess.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to hit her. It won't. But he has to make a Constitution saving throw. As this, like a large cow explodes.
Boom,
And it
failed.
failed! 3d8. Let's do this.
Nice.
Please don't be
It's got
shit.
17, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah!
What does it look like?
And so there's like a bone shard that explodes, and with the sound as it reverberates and bounces off the walls, it hits into him physically, and he grabs where kind of the sallow parts of his head are, and blood begins to explode out of every orifice, splashing onto Titus, and probably also the priestess as he drops to his knees and falls to the ground. Still. Heidi throws up her hands and says, I did something! That's...
Titus.
Oh, I'm gonna give a
Just-
bonus. I'm gonna give a bard song to Titus. He's got a bardic inspiration.
Yes. So he thinks, he's just hacking. He might think it was him, because he's just that way.
Hell yeah.
It's exploded. He thinks he just cut this thing and it exploded in his face. Ah, a death blow. Now for your friend. And so he moves. So he does not have to invoke the attack. Yeah, she's going to try to get here to here. Does not provoke, I think. So he can get around him. And he has flanking now. Yes! 5. Here we go.
Oh shit, here come the gnolls too. I imagine they're up soon.
Boom. Recharges on him.
Uh-oh.
He's charging up his Mind Blast. Is he going to command Beast, or is he going to do something else? I think that he's stuck. Crap. He wants to get away. What does this do?
Not easy. Ooh, that's the big out spell. If you got the
Motherfucker.
fat gold to cast it.
You and I'm thinking, I'm gonna go up to the ship.
can cast it on another target too.
Yeah, I want to do it on Dragon Slayer. Just because that's Cooper's character, and he'll make an adventure for him to have to get.
Yeah,
back.
that would be pretty cool. I was just gonna say that would be kind of awesome.
Or for you guys, if he maybe doesn't want to play, you can play with him, or you guys could just save him or something.
Hell yeah.
So
Titus.
he has to make a melee attack against him then, right? And unarmed melee, do you guys know what that is by any chance?
Oh, I believe it would be either dex or strength, yeah.
Yeah.
Since I think unarmed can use either.
Oh, 20
Oh
is
man,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah, that hits him. So what you guys see, he has to make a charisma saving throw, it looks like. And saving throw against him is going to be 15. See if he makes a charisma at 15.
Oh, yes.
You will not send me to hell, foul beast. You stay put, so that I may slay thee as I did your comrade.
He just looks surprised, and yeah, he's put. He has to stay there. Bozerg will move to get better view of him, and he will use Hunter's Mark.
Damn, Mind
Twice.
Flayer throwing away all its gold
Both
before
of
we
them.
kill it.
Damn it.
Boom, boom.
Oh, there we go, Bozerg.
So that's 9 plus 11 plus 7. So that 27 total.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is all GM characters.
Oh, it's all good.
DMPC. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Is he
She
doing
turns.
anything?
Yeah. What's that?
He's about
He's
to.
Okay,
next.
he's good.
He's
He
next.
was stunned like everybody else.
What a
He
fucking
was
asshole.
stunned. Yeah. Helen Frey just turns and tries to stab him with a dagger. Just, you're outnumbered and surrounded, beast. Now, you'll be poisoned, and I will put you to the question. So she breaks out her dirge. One hits. 7 and 16 if he fails his con save. He does. So that's what, another 23?
Mm.
Damn.
Jalen Tim. Can he make it there and attack? Nope. He dashes though to surround this guy. Your turn, Gwydian.
All right, so first off, I'm
Finish
going
him off.
to-
He has Mind Blast next round.
Yeah, true. I kind of want to make sure I'd live through another Mind Blast, though.
D&D cone.
And Heidi's next anyway. So, I'm gonna create my Unicorn Spirit here, which I believe is 30 foot, so as long as I put it here, it'll affect everybody. And then I'm going to cast Healing Spirit as a rank 4, so it's 3d6. I'm going to spawn it on myself first. So it's 3d6 plus 8 because of my spirit. So 19 we'll have to do for now. And
You got
then
hit hard.
yeah, I got hit real hard. I don't want to risk him getting another Mind Blast off while I'm low health. So I heal 19, which is good. Gets me almost full. I think I'd have to do another turn to move it, right? Because I can move it as a bonus action on my turn. Would it be able to move the turn I cast it, or no? Automatically,
I don't
or
think so. It's like a summon, right?
yeah, basically. But yeah, so I'll summon that over myself to start with, and the next turn I'll use a bonus action to move it over everybody else too. And then I think I will also spread out a bit, so that hopefully it won't be able to get as many of us in a blast.
Heidi,
All right.
he has
Let's
18
see.
left.
18. 18.
Get him. You've got to have some solo, single target stuff.
It's just mockery. No.
I don't think that'll do it.
No.
Could you imagine?
Could you? I could try polymorph again.
He's flanked.
Good.
He's flanked. I can shoot him. I don't have a lot of damaging spells. Is the thing.
Really?
That's not the type of build that I
Not her.
have.
Yeah, it's not her.
I'm an
role.
additional.
You guys play with Tarek for so long.
I know Tedek is the best.
I mean, Gwydian usually has a lot of shit to deal damage. Just right now, he's just in a bad way.
Yeah, I can't cast Shatter because they're too close.
Come on, do it. You got the music.
We're gonna try polymorph. Cause why not? Make a wisdom save. I know you're good at it, but I don't care. I'm gonna try. Actually, wait. Not polymorph. I'm not gonna do polymorph. Wait, is it a spell? Is it a spell that he does that's like the blast?
No,
That's not a
it's an
spell.
ability.
It's a
Damn it.
special thing.
Cantrip. 6th level you learn 2. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Cutting words.
See, everyone shits on Eldritch Blast, but
It's great.
just saying.
There's something I had. I thought I had it. Chosen spells, counterspard spells. No, that's not it. Okay, fuck it. No, we're doing polymorph. Save.
Save.
Save. Give me a whiz.
Whiz.
Whiz. Yes. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not great at damaging. I'm a booster. I'm gonna give a bonus bardic inspo to Bozerg, and I'm actually going to let's see. I don't know how to skaboodle. I'm gonna skaboodle over here. She just kind of runs over. That's her.
Titus might be able to finish him off.
I might well, yeah.
'Cause he's got Bardic Inspiration and advantage, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
Big
You
two-handed.
can get a big fat crit.
Wait, what's improved critical mean?
So on a 19 or 20, it crits.
Okay, that's baller.
Yeah. Improved critical's great.
Oh, I have action surge too.
Yeah.
So I can attack twice.
Fuck yes. Here we
I don't
go.
want them to get. I don't want them to get that mind blast off on three guys' sake.
Luckily,
Because he
Gwydian
has all
healed
these
enough. He
times.
should be able to survive an almost max roll of even.
Let's see. Let's see what big two-handed attacks. That hits because he's got advantage. It's
Yeah.
11.
Oh, that second one will probably do it. With
Oh,
advantage.
he's got 7
hopefully.
left. Yep.
Hey.
Oh,
Is that enough?
14. Let me see what it is. The the compendium's always wrong on his on their
The AC.
it's 15.
Oof.
So, no,
Oh, but he has the Bardic Inspiration.
he does.
He does.
So it's,
He
so
does.
it's-
1d8,
Which
1d8,
one?
1d8.
He'll hit.
Yeah!
It's a hit. It's a hit. Just for fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's a hit, and that is 4.
Oof. So close.
He rolled a 1 on his damage.
Damn.
That's
left.
rough. It is what it is.
Which way is he gonna point this thing?
Good thing we spread out.
5E
We learned our
cone.
lesson.
60. So I'm looking.
Yeah, because 60 would be.
So cone, it looks like it spreads out.
Actually, he could hit all of us. Except for Titus. Yeah, because it's 60 foot, the middle of it would be 30. A lot wide, so. Right?
It's 30. It's 60
So if
on the
it's 60
side.
long, it's 30 at the halfway point, right?
Oh,
so.
no, a 30-foot cone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I thought it was a 60 foot.
No, a 60-foot cone is a 60-foot at the side. It's super long.
Oh, yeah. But what I mean is, if it's 60 foot long, wouldn't it have.
Yeah, it would have enough to get all you guys. But
Yeah.
I think it starts at the vertex, though. Like it
That's the
starts right
question.
here.
Mm.
Looking online.
Because if
with
he does it this way. Because otherwise you can't do diagonals if it's that way. But if it's by diagonals, and he does it this direction, it would hit all of us. Because it would be that, and then. Oh, that's the question.
Here's what.
Depends on. It's been a while since I looked at cones.
Here's how they work. I'll show you.
Yeah.
So this is how it works. This little picture.
Mm.
So if it's at a intersection, it's like you think it would work. And then if he wants to throw it north south, he kind of looks like they pick a side that offsets on. So it would go.
Yeah, because I think he can. Yeah, hit all of us. Because wouldn't it be like?
No, he's going to get Bozer either way, and I think he could get.
I see what you mean, because if it's the edge of his
either way, but he's only going to be able to get one of you guys.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Because it would be the outer edge of his the way he's facing, not from the farthest edge. Because if it were the farthest edge, then he could hit every.
Yes, it's not the farthest edge; it's the leading edge.
Yeah,
So,
I see what you mean. Yeah, because it would be starting from here.
So he's going to hit. Oh man, it's going to kill the drow maybe.
Potentially, I wasn't able to heal him yet.
Never mind, he has a ton left. He's going to be fine.
See, this is why I heal.
He's going to be fine.
Although if I had cast basically any attack spell, he'd be dead.
Mind blast.
Problem is most of mine is AoE, which is the big issue.
Hey, maybe you guys can.
Come on, my boy.
Roll your D8.
Yeah, I'll roll my D8.
It's you, not me. Oh.
6, noob.
Missed it by 1. He's
all
going to
good.
roll
That's what the heal was for.
Yeah.
Oof.
Was it 4d8 plus 4?
I think so, yeah.
So take 17.
Oh, I'm fine. Thank Christ I healed myself. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is you have mostly support spells, and I have mostly all of my attacks are AoE, so...
Ah.
He failed too, man.
Because I've got support and AoE mostly.
19. Bozer's looking rough. He's looking very rough. And you guys are all stunned.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, that's his turn. Bozer is going to try to make his save again on his.
Oh wait, was it like this way?
It wouldn't hit you.
Okay, good.
It's a cone.
It would be based off of
because it's pointed to the north. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah.
It'd be this pattern.
Gotcha. Okay. Good.
Bozer's still stunned. All right, this chick's just gonna finish him off. A miss.
Oof. There you go.
That should be it. 5 piercing. That does him. He goes unconscious.
Nice.
So the wind and the snow stops swirling, and you see as this thing goes unconscious that ship overhead just blinks out of existence. And as Halrain Faye backs up, she withdraws her dagger and is dripping this green thing. Goes, I appreciate your assistance.
Yeah, and I the big old unicorn spirit that's kind of up over here moves kind of up atop this shattered pillar as Gwydian, then recovering from the stun, moves up himself. The second spirit he summoned essentially moves up and flies along. It looks almost like a dryad or elf, but it's ethereal, as it places a hand on everyone's shoulders. And basically I just do this for like up to 6 rounds pretty much and heal everybody.
The gnolls all scamper off into the wilderness as they are being held there against their will.
Heidi looks about. Is everyone okay?
No, the magic's
Brother.
healed.
Good.
Brother, do you still draw breath? The drow warriors. Yes. Sister, we have one of them captive. What is our next step? Well, that may be up to our new allies. Both the drow look at you. You get this suspicion that even though you guys were partners in this, that they very, very much would as soon slit your throat as look at you as just this common enemy that's brought you together.
Heidi, her face twists, frowned, more of a grin. She says, well, we've actually run into one of these before. Small town a bit north of Hamlet. What was it called again, Bo? It's been a while.
It's been quite a
Orlane.
Orlane. Orlane. It ran away, so I assume that this is going to be an ongoing, constant enemy between the two of us.
Indeed, if they are causing so much trouble, then perhaps it'd be best that, I don't know, you lot seem like you might be more inclined to gathering its secrets, as it were.
We will take this one. But my kingdom, it has nearly fallen.
Truly.
What
That
strongholds
devastating.
we have left are broken, diseased. These things, they make thralls of my people.
My.
It's quite scary. Well, she steps up a bit. I'm sure the Hamlet will be able to help in some manner. If you are able to make a plan for how you're going to slowly retake your land, you know where we are. You send for us, we'll come and help.
Yes, I certainly wouldn't mind. I would be quite interested to see your lands, underground as they are.
Just
Perhaps.
like that. Nothing in return.
Well,
There's always trade and such.
I trade, and also if ever there's another big war near us, ever there's something to happen, we would expect the same thing in return.
One good turn for another,
Hey,
as it were.
Very well.
And
I guess
perhaps,
ultimately it is in your own best interest that this menace is stopped in the north before it ravages the neck in the southern lands.
indeed.
Aye.
And if I can, perhaps I'll be able to help with this spread of disease you mentioned. Though if it
Hmm?
is driven by them, I cannot give any guarantees, but I will try and figure out something.
Very well. Our people have access to magics that have long been thought extinct. Jalen Tem says that he saw on his scouting assignment prior to arriving in the hamlet a door, a portal in your village. We can make such things at will.
That is quite useful.
It is. Also realize that if you betray us, you may wake up with me at the foot of your bed.
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind.
Richard.
He
Yes,
smiled.
you would. Yes, you would.
You'd be surprised. Though I don't see any reason we would have to betray you.
As you talk, the priestess extends her right hand and a portal opens up. Very well. There is one place yet in the mountain that my people will retreat to. We will gather our strength there and question this thing, this mind flare. I will send my brother Jalen 10 with any further information.
That is good. If we can figure out perhaps how to stop one of their ships, we could figure out a way to stop their attacks.
Yes. That technology is... Yes, it is beyond even the smith's hands in the deep.
Well, I hope you all go in peace. And do be careful. If you have need again, I don't see why we couldn't help. Of course.
Just come on back to the hamlet. And of course, as emissary of the hamlet, she bows to both Faye and Tem. I, well, bid you welcome to the Southlands. And as the emissary, of course, if you need any communications, just reach out to me.
I too am an emissary of the Wilderwood, so if you have need for relations with them, though if I remember the stories correctly, your ilk don't exactly get on well with most elves, do you?
No. We've kept to ourselves for the past 2,000 years. I don't see a reason we should change it.
Well,
We've
I think-
outlasted the Empire, and we will outlast the re-emergence of these creatures in the north.
Well, if any reason may arise, it sounds as if this were the one.
I agree. Until next time. And she disappears through the portal and is quickly followed by her brother.
I thank you for your assistance, Heidi and Ezra. You are more than a barkeep. Cunning warriors, each of you.
I mean, I am a bard after all. But, quick question. She points back towards where they came out of the portal. Yes, can we go just through there and get home?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Good.
I will instruct my sister to keep the portal open.
You may use it to travel to the north if you wish. But always beware. You do not know where these things will show up next.
We will be wary.
Steps through the portal as well.
Gwydian
Well,
nodded.
now, that was quite an adventure.
Yes, they are an interesting lot. Not
It's-
exactly the type for pleasant conversation, are they?
No, they're a bit scary, if I'm honest. But
It's
I
a bit
mean,
scary.
a smidge, aye. Just their demeanour and the look that they're going to absolutely consume you if you get on their bad side. Not a big fan.
Well, if all of them dressed the way that those two did, I think I quite enjoy them.
Oh, she rolls her eyes at that. Do you just every time you meet something new, just want to fuck it?
Well, it depends. But there's no reason not to have a good time.
Oh goodness.
And I'm curious what sort of wine they might make in the Underdark, I believe it was.
I'm pretty sure you want to see in their Underdark, if you know what I mean. And she starts walking away.
All of the above.
Ah,
And below.
goodness. I'm gonna go home, take a bath. Come on, you
A bath would
two.
be nice.
Yeah, she calls back to Titus and Bozerg. Drinks are on me for the evening. As long as it's still, dark. If it's light, the offer is not on the table.
I think a bath would be in order, though. That thing, the way it struck at our minds, it was quite unpleasant.
I don't know about you, but it didn't really touch mine. I don't think it wanted to.
I don't know. It was odd. Uncomfortable.
Oh, sorry, Gwydian, you have to go through that. And she puts a hand on his hips, and she can't reach very far up.
Don't worry. It's fine. It's a good thing I specialize in healing.
True.
Well, to the baths then, I suppose. For a much more pleasant evening than this has been.
Aye, and can have some wine while we're down there. Though I don't think I'm going to be liking seeing any tentacles anytime soon. Turned off by them at this point.
Well, I can always call Minerva to help if you like.
Ah, not tonight. Just a bath. That's it.
Of course, of course. You know, I did plant some new vines as well. They've taken to the bathhouse quite well.
That's good. What do you two say? And she looks over to Titus and Bozerg.
They're on their way over to drink with Cooper. It want nothing to do with you.
Oh, okay, bye.
Your talk of tentacles and baths. They want to get this this memory out of their minds as quickly as possible.
Free ale for them for the night. Not Cooper, though.
Not Cooper.
He's blasted. All
Poor
right,
lad.
we'll end that one.
Huzzah!
Yay!
Huzzah!
All right, here's where you were, is to be here.
Slag.
Mm.
A fucking slag.
Slag.
Are you fucking slags?
Slag. Yeah, the big bad black dragon's up in the red marshes somewhere, so keep an eye out for that too.
Avoid.
Christ. That would have been bad.
Mhm.